Well, hello everybody, this is Tony again. Okay, now we're ready to finish off our keels today, or right now. I've already got one keel completed. I've trimmed off the excess ribbon here and up there. We're going to do that on this keel. And we've also put on the toe point. Okay, the toe point is what we attach our bridle lines to, so we can fly this puppy. Okay, and that kind of goes on there like that. And so first of all, we'll go ahead and cut this off. Kind of step through this. Just take your hot cut iron, and we're going to cut that off there. And then this part here, this little tip, we want to kind of cut across that to make that a flat cut. Okay? And then we want to cut this excess off up here at the top. Alright. Now, this is our toe point that we're going to sew on here. And what this does, allows us to tie our bridle lines on, but it also helps to, well, transfer the pull of the kite up through these keels and up into the kite to spread that load out. That's what these do. That's why we put on this reinforcement on the keel. And these loops, they're simply made out of the ribbon. It's been folded in half. You probably can't see this, but you sew down it to hold it together. And in this case, I made them 15 inches long. It's 15 inches long. You fold it in half, and then you sew across here so you end up with a 1-inch loop. See that? A 1-inch loop. And you're going to make 3 of these. 3 of these big loops, 15-inch long toe points with a 1-inch loop on it. Excuse me. Now, we want to take our centering rule, if you have it. If you have one, if not, you'll have to use a regular ruler, because we want to find the center between here and here. And in this case, we're going to go with 4 inches right there. I'm going to put a mark right there. Now we'll set this aside. Now where's my ribbon at? Here's my double-sided tape. Now, on my roll of double-sided tape, I don't know if you've maybe noticed this, but I got arrows on here. It's always a pain to find out where your little starting point is. So for me, I put these arrows on here, so when I pick this up, I know I pick the roll up like this. And I just run my finger around like that, and I know that's where my little starting point is. So we want to press that down there, and we want to run that tape down. Okay, just like so. And we're just going to do that on the front side right now. Draw this over to the edge. Kind of butt the end of that up to the bottom of your loop there. Now hold that down like that. Hold it, get it nice and tight. Then just run your thumb up there to press that down. Okay, that's held in place now. Now we're going to flip that over. We don't really have to find our center, because right there is our ribbon, because we're going to want to sew this right on top of that. So what I do, I just kind of take my ruler, press that down there, and you'll be able to tell where your ribbon is at. Then I just put a mark right there. And I'll come down here and do it maybe again. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to put another piece on this side. It's always good to have fingernails. Pull that paper off that tape. Okay. Now we're ready to sew this on. Okay, now I'm going to kind of rotate this camera around so we can get a fairly good view of the sewing machine. I don't know if I didn't need to lower this down a little bit so you can see that a little better. I don't know, we'll see. See how it comes out. I don't know any other way to do this. Okay. So anyway, we're going to start out. Use my little. We're going to start out. We're going to sew 3 or 4 stitches across here towards the bottom, very bottom of the loop here. Then we're going to turn around, sew a stitch up here, up to about about the top almost. Go sew clean across, come back here, and then we're going to come down this side of the ribbon. You want to stay in maybe 1/8 of an inch. All right. Come down, sew all the way down to the to where you started down here. Then we're going to back up. Then let me see if I can point this out. It's hard to see. It's black. But anyway, this wide point here, where it kind of makes this, starts making like the 2 V's here. We want to come back here and sew across here 3 or 4 times. And then this kind of locks all this down really good. So, yeah. Hopefully you'll I'll put my needle down. Okay, rotate that around. And as you get kind of up towards the top here, kind of get the bottom piece and this top piece lined up on each other. Okay, and you want to, come up close to the top. I'm a little past halfway on the ribbon, I'd say. So all the way past the edge, come off of it, back up, come forward, rotate, and come on down this. Once again, staying about 1/8 inch or so from the edge. I'm going to come all the way down to that. Then I'm going to back up to about where that heavy double V is, sort of. That's a little too much. Alright. Yeah, that looks good. Then I'm going to Stitch that 3 or 4 times, back and forth. Okay. Take my needle up, cut it off. And you probably can't see that very well, but I don't know, can you? I don't know. Can or not. Alright, anyway. Then, take your hot cut iron. I'm using the back side of my centering ruler because it's a nice metal piece. Cut that off just right there. Flip it over. Tuck it underneath there. Okay, that keel is done. So now I got 2 keels done. I just need to do finish up the 3rd keel, and the 3 keels are done. And the keels are probably one of the biggest parts of the kite. So I'll finish the 3rd keel, and then we'll start putting the edging and all the other pieces. I'll just do a real brief video on that. And then we'll get down to sewing. We'll be moving right along then. Okay, so that is it for now. Where's my clicker at? Here it is. All right.